Hello there. Thanks so much for joining me today. This is going to be a nice short flow, and we're going to start this one in a comfortable seated position. You could also take a kneeling position if you like that better. And of course, if you want to grab a block to sit up on, please go ahead and pause me and grab that now. Once you get here, we're just going to ground here for about 3 rounds of breath. You can bring your hands to the ground or to your knees. Beginning to deepen the breath. Taking a scan of the body and noticing how you feel here right now. And maybe coming to notice the thoughts. Becoming the observer of the thoughts. Not allowing yourself to get lost in them. Nice steady inhales. And slow exhales. Beautiful. Go ahead and butterfly those eyelids back open. Next inhale, we're going to take our arms up and overhead. So inhale those arms up. Then we'll exhale them to heart center. Beautiful. Inhale those arms up. And exhale to heart center. Beautiful. We're going to bring that left arm in front. We're going to wrap the right arm around, coming in for our eagle arms. If you're just here, be here. If you can maybe bring that right hand towards that left hand. And on the inhale, we'll lift up through the chest. And on the exhale, we'll round through the spine. Inhale, lift. And exhale, we round. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round. Beautiful release. Take the hands behind us. We're going to press through the ground, lifting through the chest, taking that gaze up. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Back to center. Coming back, we're going to bring that left arm, wrapping the right arm around. We're right arm, left arm wraps. Maybe bringing that left fingers to those right palm. And once we get here, we're going to inhale to take it up. And exhale to round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Back to neutral. Releasing, bring those hands behind the back again, pressing into the earth, lifting through the chest. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale brings us back to center. Left hand's going to plant beside of us, right arm up and overhead. If you want, you can come down to your forearm on that left side, deepening that stretch through the side body here. Gaze is up, chest is revolved open. Coming back to that breath, nice inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Next inhale brings us up. Right hand's going to plant, left arm up and over. Maybe sliding down onto that forearm if that feels good on this side. Keeping that chest open, gazes up. We tap back into that breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Next inhale brings us back up. We're going to take those arms up and overhead. I'm going to twist it open towards the right. You can grab this knee if you'd like, and your right hand's coming behind you. Making sure that we're feeling our breath up into our bellies. We're feeling those abs move in and out with the breath. Next inhale brings us back around, arms up, and open up that twist to the left. Right hand meets that left knee, left hand comes behind us. Tapping back into that breath, making sure that you're giving your inner organs a beautiful massage here. And gently we come back around to center. We're going to take these feet into our cobbler, so bringing them together. Sitting up nice and tall here, and then folding forward. If you want to give your feet a massage, be my guest. If you want to butterfly those legs, you can also do that. And take one more full round of breath here. Slowly peeling back up. We're going to come around through an all fours position. And once you get there, we're going to go ahead and tuck the toes, and we're slowly going to peel ourselves up into a downward facing dog. Once you get here, let's go ahead and give our dog a little walk. We're going to be here for about 5 rounds of breath, stretching out through the legs. We'll take one more full round of breath here. Beautiful. We're going to pivot those heels over towards the right. We're going to take a big bend through the knees, and we're going to lift the left hand up, coming into like this little crouching side plank. And we're going to feel into this, and then we're going to push back up into our down dog. Shift those heels over to the left, bend through the knees, right arm picks up, crouch down, and back up we come into our down dog. Heels shift over towards the right, and let's take that crouching position again. And back up through down dog. Heels pivot over towards the left, bend through the knees, right hand picks up, crouch down, and back up, down dog. Beautiful. We're going to walk the hands back to the feet, coming in for our ragdoll, grabbing opposite elbows, taking that sway left to right, finding a gentle bend in the knees, allowing the back to get a nice stretch here. Next inhale brings us up, halfway lift. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, we'll peel all the way up to standing. Go ahead and take the arms up and overhead. We'll exhale them down to heart center. Beautiful. We're going to come in one leg in mountain pose. Shift the weight over to the left. Pick that right knee up. Take that ankle roll one way, and then take that ankle roll the other way. Beautiful. We're looking down at our mat where we're going to step our foot. We're coming in for high lunge. Once you get that foot stepped and you feel good, we're going to take the arms up and overhead. One more round of breath. Beautiful pivot on those feet. Coming around, wide-legged forward fold. You can find stillness here, or you can take that sway left or right. The choice is yours. We'll take one more full round of breath here. And we'll bend through the knees to slowly come up through our goddess. You can take those feet out of the edges of the mat and take those arms up and exhale them. Cactus arms here. Tucking that tailbone, feeling into the lower legs and the hips here. Beautiful. We're going to step back to the back of the mat. It doesn't have to be fancy. And we're coming back to our standing mountain position. We're going to shift our weight over to the right and hug that left knee in. Hands going to be at heart center. And let's take that ankle one way. And let's take the ankle the other way. Beautiful. We're going to look forward where our foot is going to step. We're going to step it forward. Once we feel good, those arms are going to go up and overhead. High lunge. Continuing to breathe here. Beautiful. We're coming down skandasana on that right side. Hands can be at heart center. Tapping back into the breath. You can bring your hands to the mat to shift over to the other side. One more round of breath. Slowly pivot around, facing the front of the mat, framing this left foot. We'll step it back, down dog. Inhale brings us forward into a high plank. We're going to take the gaze forward. We're going to breathe. We're going to bring this right hand to the left shoulder for 1. Left hand, right shoulder, 2. And let's go for 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Lower all the way down, coming up into our cobra. Exhale, we fold. We're going to bring the hands behind our head. You can interlace them if you'd like. And we're going to lift up through that chest for 1 and lower. And lift for 2 and lower. Lift for 3 and lower. Lift for 4, lower. Lift for 5. We're going to hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Release it back down. Push back child's pose. You can take wide-legged child's pose if you like. Forehead kisses the mat. 2 rounds of breath here. Beautiful. Slowly we're going to peel ourselves up. We're coming for a wide-legged seat on the mat. If you do not like this pose, please grab yourself a pillow or a block or a set of books to sit on. It will make this so much more lovely in your body. Once we get here, we're just going to start the sway. right to left, just feeling into the tightness, noticing how you feel here today. And then when it feels good, we're going to fold over the right leg. Trying to keep the spine as straight as possible by keeping our gaze up here. We're not just rounding. We're trying to get the stretch into the legs and the back. And we'll keep us in each spot 3 rounds of breath. Okay, back up. Shift it over. Fold over the left leg. Slowly peeling back up. Right hand plants, left hand up and overhead. Reaching towards that right foot, just a general direction here. Keeping that chest lifted. Breathing. We are not holding or clenching the breath here. Inhale comes up. Left hand plants, right hand up and overhead. Inhale brings us back up. And everyone's favorite, we're going to walk forward, coming in for our pancake here. Once again, trying to keep the chest lifted and the spine straight. And that's going to make us keep our gaze forward. Actively pulling the feet back. We're not letting them roll forward. This is a very active position. Not many people find this easy, so you are not alone. But if we never do the hard things, we can do hard things. And stretching these poor little legs that take us all over the place, I think it's worthy. We'll take one more round of breath here. Beautiful. Slowly peel up. We're going to come into our seated forward fold, so we'll bring that right leg around to meet the left. Flexing the foot towards your face. Inhale those arms up. And exhale, we hinge from the hips to fold forward here. We'll be here for about 5 to 7 rounds of breath, so go ahead and find a little bit of comfort and a little bit of discomfort. Take one more round of breath here. Slowly peel ourselves back up. We're going to come into a seat to find a couple-minute meditation. If you would like to take Shavasana, please be my guest. If you came here in the beginning and you had your feet crossed, I challenge you to cross them the opposite way this time. Hands on your knees. You could also bring them into a prayer position. Choice is yours. Go ahead and roll those shoulder blades down the back body. Grow that spine nice and tall. We're going to take a releasing breath to let it all go before we try to clear the mind. So let it out. We'll take an inhale together. And sigh to let it all go. Releasing the tension through the forehead, the jaw, shoulders, anywhere you feel yourself gripping or holding. Release it and let it go. Slowly bringing the hands to heart center. Our quote today comes from Chris Grosser. He says, "Opportunities don't happen, you create them." Words to ponder today. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. As always, I hope you found this practice nourishing, and I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you back on the mat.